Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, this your boy BigT from Extreme Sports. Tell you about all our shows right here on Extreme Radio. You can catch us on www.spreaker.com/user/BIGGTYML72. You can also catch me, your boy BigT, Extreme Sports, featuring your boys King Cees, Marvin Smack, LC, E-Dub. You can also catch my boy J-Real for J-Real Hip Hop Show, playing all the local artists around the world right here on Spreaker.com. You can also catch my girl Tanya Staley on Political Nation right here on Spreaker.com. Catch Extreme Radio all on the major apps: iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox app, SoundCloud app, all the major apps around the world. Don't forget, your guys, Extreme Radio, www.spreaker.com/user/BIGGTYML72. And you also catch us by calling in at 919-335-3988. Your boys at Extreme Radio. All right, what's up, everybody? This is your boy BigT with Extremesportsw with your boy BigT, King Cees, Marvin Smack. On this sad day today, we lost one of the greatest of all time, Kobe Bryant, died in a helicopter crash along with his daughter, and it was reported 4 other people. It was reported another child, and a parent. Now they're saying 7. Now they're saying 9. We really don't know at this time. But I guess reports will keep coming in. I don't say that it's, but we know, Kobe, his daughter, Gina, has passed away in a helicopter crash. Coming back from the AAU game, is saying, our thoughts and prayers going with Kobe and his family, his wife, his other children, and his father, his mother. He's one of the greatest of all time, and, it hurts. It hurts everybody that I think from this generation, he was, in my eyes, he was, our Michael Jordan, in, who you looked at in a basketball game. It hurts. It was shocking because our reports on these fake news on Facebook these days that you don't really know what's true and what's not true. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this ain't true. I haven't seen it broke news on ESPN or nothing like that. This can't be true. So then the further, I think the next 10 to 15 minutes was rolling past before it started coming in more and more from major networks, and to find out it was true. I got Marvin Smack coming in and right now. What's up, Marvin Swan?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Like I said, this sad day in history. You might well say, because he was an idol of all of us. So, and either King Cees also. What's up, Cees?
What's up, bro?
Nothing much. And like I tell everyone, again, I was going to talk about, I went to a league yesterday for trying to get players and stuff like that. I was going to talk about that, the Kansas Brawl, all of that either way. North Carolina Tar Heels winning yesterday, all that either way. The death of Kobe Bryant today, sad day. How y'all feel about what happened today?
I feel personally. I just happened to be. I was in a funeral. I was in a homegoing service, and the preacher said Somebody just seen the passing of Kobe Bryant passing to the other side. So when he saw that, I'm like, what is he talking about? I thought he was trying to get into a scripture or use some type of scenario or something. And then the next thing you know, I was like, I see a couple more people like, yo, Kobe did, Kobe died. I said, what? And it kind of, I'm in the middle of the homegoing service, and to have, to have that just pop up out the blue, man, it was kind of touching, man. Very, unexpected. You don't expect, somebody that we look up to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of, even if you really didn't like him like that, I wasn't even a big Kobe fan. But I had to respect his greatness at a certain point, you know what I'm saying? For somebody that always went against the team that I was rooting for, I was like a really a Kobe hater, if you want to say that. But at the end of his career, I had no choice but to give him his respect. Like, yo, you number 2, you like next to Jordan to me, and that's a great accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? He could have been number 1 if it wasn't for Jordan coming first, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, comparing him to LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, and all these other guys it's really going to never be another Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? There's never going to be a Black Mamba again. It's just a tragic loss, man. And no more I can really say besides. And then to lose his daughter at the same, you know what I'm saying? He lost his daughter with him. I mean, very tragic way to go. It kind of reminds me when a deer died in a plane crash. I actually really shed a tear for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really was a tearjerker for me. And this right here was kind of a tearjerker for me as well. I kind of held my composure together because it was already in the middle of a homegoing service, like I said before. But it just put everything into perspective, man. Like, you really could be here one day and the next minute you're gone. No matter how great you are, you know everybody got a time. How great you are, how much money you got, how many championship rings you won, or how many boxing titles you won, or how many football Super Bowls you won. None of that matters. We all got a dream. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should celebrate each other while we have a chance, man. Don't wait till you're gone. And now you can have these heart, you know what I'm saying, heart-to-heart stories, and which is understandable because we all do, but it should be like a more of an eye-opener to everybody to embrace each other more, man, and love each other more.
Right. Matt, what about you?
It's kind of tough, man. It's like a first cousin dying or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, none of us can say that we knew him, but we grew up with him. I mean, he's 41. We grew up with him, and King Cees, I'm gonna take the same road you took. I'm on a Kobe fan, and the reason why I wasn't was because it's simple, man. But when you got love for one player, if another player does something, it's real easy to dismiss them. But because Michael Jordan last All-Star game, I didn't feel like he should have took it to Mike. I felt like he should have just let him go. You know, let me ride on off into the sunset. That's just my little thing right there. But when things come full circle, you know, you have to respect his grind, his grit, his heart, his, hey, man, I'm going to stay with this team. But let's not get it twisted. He did tell them if they didn't get him the players, he was leaving. So let's not get, you know, we didn't discuss that before. But his will to demand and grit it out, man, and, you know, his basketball IQ and what he's done for the game internationally. But in the later years, man, what really touched me, that's why, you know, I always say big in basketball, but what really touched me, man, is the relationship with his daughters. Yeah. You know, and you know, and his wife. So it was so much, because we always focus on you think about it, the only thing we know about Mike is, GOAT hands down, but we don't really know a lot about his personal life. But it's like the interactions that we see so much, because it's different times now with social media and, things of that nature. But the love he had for his family, that part right there, bigger than basketball, man. He didn't say, he could have said, well, you know what, I want a son. But no, he's, with his daughters, he showed them love, and he's like, whatever they want to do. His oldest daughter, man, I'm sorry to hear she gone too. But that was going to be the female Kobe, man.
Right.
And say what now?
I said, was she the oldest or oldest?
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, that's
I think he had a 17-year-old, 13-year-old. I think the 13-year-old is the one that died, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. 13-year-old?
Yeah, it was a 13-year-old.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And it's tough, man, but because I'm really seeing it, and he really is bigger than basketball, man. He's taking the game further. He's taking it to the next level. I'm sitting here. I just cut on 2K. I just took a picture and posted it. Even 2K showing him love.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
I got people scared to hop on 2K, so I don't even want to get up there that much. But somebody must have cloned your account, because I'm up here right now. And don't nothing run on me but my nose every now and then. If you dig what I'm saying, partner.
Hey, we'll get back on that later.
Yeah,
but back to Kobe, man. I mean, we got to give this man the level of respect that he deserves, man. We gotta watch it, because not this week, but I've been hearing a lot of people comparing him. Today is not the day to compare him to Jordan or LeBron. It's just not. I mean, we got time later for that argument. But it's, just give that man his respect. Like I said, I can't run. You won't see. Out of all the shoes I got one pair of Kobe. So I'm not gonna be sitting here lying and saying I'm the greatest Kobe fan, because he was the villain to me. But no different than like the Knicks. Jordan was a villain to the Knicks. There's a lot of reasons why you ain't never get a ring. So but you gotta respect his game. And I respect his game, and I respect him even more as a father, as a husband. So I mean, man, it's tough, man. It doesn't feel right, man. My dad is calling me talking about it. So it goes from generation to generation, man. I mean, Kobe touched us all.
Right.
It just doesn't feel real, man. And I found myself having to say, well, you know what? Let me pull back from the social media a little bit, because you don't want to get too wrapped into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's tough, man.
Right now, that social media is such a fucking, I don't know how to explain it, man, but it's like a devil, because people, I mean, right now people posting fuck Kobe Bryant and all this lame shit just for a little bit of, that shit is just, social media has become so, I don't know how to call, I don't even know what the name of it is, but that's just pure T ignorant, man. Like, and it's other black people that's doing this stupid shit, bro. Like, I don't get it, man. This shit, man, that shit crazy. Out of all days, you don't get up and talk.
We live in a society that there's no remorse. That's what I think. There's no remorse in the society of these days, of what go on in life. Even though, like I said to myself, me and my daughter were talking. I said, we don't know Kobe personally, but like I said, he was family to us because we love sports that much. I tell you, when Sean Taylor, I'm a Redskin fan. I said the tip. I was like, man, I still remember the day what happened. Me and my wife I was driving my wife to work, and I said he was okay the day before, and I just shed a tear. I don't know this man in person, but I love the Redskins. Like I put up today that Michael Jordan was my favorite player, and when Michael was getting ready to leave, I wanted to see a version of Michael Jordan. That's why I caught so everybody say comparison, but I knew he was the closest thing to Mike, to me, and he made it exciting for me to look at a game. And you want to see Kobe. Okay, the Lakers playing whoever, even Shaq leaving. The Lakers playing, Kobe was there. He's still gonna make that game exciting for you. Oh, Kobe gonna put up 50 tonight. Kobe gonna put 34 every something. Cause you was excited. Cause you know what Mike did. I saw what Kobe. I know he was his own man, but at the same time that he made it exciting for me to look at, and then to come out like his last game, he hit 61 points. You know, come on, man, you walking out. You walking out, and you still these young boys. You still can hit 61 points on these young boys. And the day was just like, okay, he broke LeBron broke his record last night, and to see him congratulate LeBron on Twitter, and then the day he's gone, that was just so amazing. I was like, it was like when I saw it, I was like, this ain't real. You know how we seen stuff on Clint Eastwood died, The Rock died on Facebook. We know it's not true. And you look at it and say, this not true. Then 10 or 15 minutes later, the timeline just started piling up off network that I said, this might be true. And then, hey, it happened. It was true. And to lose your daughter, and that's just one of the most hard. I think that made it worse for me to lose his daughter with him. He's a man. We know God. God, anything can happen anytime. But this young girl was 13 years old, ready to live her life, and really have not lived her life yet. And to be taken away just like that, it was just that what made it sad for me. I'm just really getting myself together from the day because I've been in shock all day.
Yes, sir.
So it's just amazing to me. And I will bring this up in a few minutes, and we're going to talk about the young lady from the network that called to say the N-word. And I had a person that says, oh, she made a mistake. She should not be punished for making a mistake. Something slipped out of her mouth. Okay, I got something to say about that in a few minutes. But
me too.
But let's celebrate I'm going to go with you first, Matt. I'm going to celebrate this. What was so exciting about Kobe for you that, I know you didn't love Kobe, but you had to respect him. What made you respect him so much?
Well, the biggest thing is it didn't matter if they were down by 20. He felt like he could bring them back. And see, with me being an older guy, I respect the defense. And do you know how demoralizing it is if you got somebody who really put the clamps on you? You don't even want to be out there no more. To see Kobe take people's heart, that was the part that I liked the most. Like when your will, Kobe take your will away to play, and he in your ear. And if he was mic'd up every game, he'd probably be fined every game. Yeah, his toughness, man. His toughness. Because not a comparison, but just showing a difference. Like Harden will go score 40, but you might score 40.
Right.
Kobe goes score 45, and you got like 10. That's a big difference on that game.
Yeah.
So I mean, his mental toughness, man, his defense, man, like they say, mama mentality, man, like he gonna kill you. and you know, love them or hate them. And like I said, you don't hate or dislike the sorry guys because it don't matter to you about them. But Kobe, man, I don't care who you were, you got to respect Kobe when Kobe walk in that building because he about that business.
All right.
Yeah. Every time he was.
Yeah.
He didn't take no day off either.
You say he didn't take no
I
day
mean,
off?
no. He didn't take a day off, man. He came into the league. He got on my bad side when he didn't want to go to Charlotte. I said, who the hell this dude think he is, man? He don't want to go to Charlotte. He should be happy to make it to the league. Who the fuck you think he is? Excuse my language, but I'm kind of emotional and, you know what I'm saying? You know how raw I am. But, yeah, man, who the hell do I think he is? But he could, there's somebody who don't want to pay him no praise. I said, he ain't got it like that now. He ain't that tough. So I came in with a big light for him anyway because he didn't go to the Hornets like they drafted him to.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm going to the Clippers, whatever. Okay, we got to the Lakers. Now with the Lakers are losing because of him, so he thinks he's taking them the Charlotte Hornets, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to North Carolina, so I want him to be a part of that. If he talk like they say he is, okay, his first year, I say, he ain't that tough. He a fake-ass Michael Jordan, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be like Mike. He's going to be another Harold Miner is what I'm thinking.
All right.
But, yeah, man, he showed me way different, man. He showed me that Harold Miner couldn't hold a camera down. Harold Miner couldn't hold his job strap, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he could have won more titles than Mike. If he had a center that had the work ethic that he should have had, but that's another story. But like I said, man, Kobe could be like the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to say, to me, Mike gonna be my greatest. You know what I'm saying? Because he never lost in the finals and he's tough. You know, it's different reasons that I care about the guy. But if you want to say that Kobe is there and better, I can't even be mad at you no more, you know what I'm saying? Because I see myself, I just sit down and analyze his personal play. Even when he didn't really have the tools or the teammates to do it all, he kind of reeled him into a position where, like, he drove all during the regular season and drove, and then playoff time, there's 6 sacks come through, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was, basically.
Yeah.
The sack was in shape by the time playoffs hit. You can guarantee the Lakers had a championship. But if sack wasn't healthy or wasn't playing up the part in, it was a reason that you didn't have to worry. You never doubted Kobe work ethic. You never doubted it was Kobe coming to play. Even after Shaq departed, he still had enough guts and to go out there and win another championship and beat the Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just put my hat to one of the greatest, man. Point blank, I never say it not. You know what I'm saying? I got to stand up to the fact. Now, he ain't had the nicest shoes out there. His shoes on, whoever made the shoes for him, they could have did better now. I don't really care too much for his shoes, but I think right now I'm going to go back and get me a few pair of just, you know what I'm saying, to represent for the boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really worked at it. His talent itself is worth. I want his family to know we appreciate his everything he did for the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, the after Mike left, the NBA ratings went down, and they didn't have a superstar guy they look up to. Okay, here you got Kobe now. Kobe was that excitement for the league. He kept the league going afloat for a while. Then you got LeBron, and you know, it's still escalating, you know what I'm saying, to different players now. But at most of the time, Jordan carried the league. And when he left, he been trying to carry the league for a little while until, you know, all the other superstars emerged. And the league, the NBA owes him a lot. The Lakers owe him a lot. We as the fans owe him a lot and gratitude. We owe the family a lot, man. It's just, I don't know. That's like I say, man. He's just like a legend. He's legendary. Even if you didn't like him, you had to respect him. You know, so he's just legendary. That's what legends do.
All right. And for my version, well, like I said, I remember about him. Like you said, when Mike left, the Chicago Bulls, to me, the Chicago Bulls was the excitement about the NBA because the playing field was so even out. I felt like Mike pushed that limit that there were some teams better than the Chicago Bulls, but Mike pushed that limit that you're not going to beat him. And I feel like that what Kobe had in him when he played against Portland. The Sacramento Kings came through. Indiana Pacers a couple games, you know. But that's how I felt like he was that version of Mike of you're not going to beat him. He will be determined to beat you. And then when Shaq left, and he had a demise for 2 years, then got back in the finals with Paul Gasol and them. And to meet up with Boston, you know, Boston beat him, and I know that they just fired him up more because he wanted Boston the next year, but he met Orlando. Then he probably got a chance to play Boston again. That last game, it was another Michael Jordan version. He wasn't playing good in the first half. Then at the end of the game, I think he had like 34 points. And, you know, went off in the fourth quarter to win the game, win the whole series, to win his fifth championship. You just got to respect the guy all the way around. Like I said, the comparisons that I feel like he deserves, and I think we talk about this all the time when we talk about the GOAT and stuff like that, then I feel like he get ignored because of his version of Michael Jordan so much. That's why he get ignored so much. But I think he should be and always should be one of the greatest of all time comparisons in that. It is something we'll talk about later. But I just feel like he's one of the greatest of all time. You know, because who can be determined to, hey, I'm going to score 81 points. You know, I'm gonna go to the man. What he scored like 63 in the Garden, 69, 63, something like that. He had 6 games like 4 times in 1 year. You know, who can do that? And then you not gonna stop. And he won't. Like I still can remember the play from Orlando when Matt Barnes was trying to throw the ball and scare him and had no fear. You know what I'm saying? So he was a mama. Had no fear anytime. So, and like I said to Lou, even like I had one of the girls. See, you have a daughter. Matt, you have a daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, all those hands. Like I said, yeah. So I know how. We don't know how it feels to lose your child, but you know that's our love of our lives. And I know, you know, his wife is hurting right now, and just, you know, all respect to her and the whole family. His greatest game to you. See, what was his greatest game to you?
Man, he had so many of them.
Just one stand out. Just come to just stand out.
I gotta say, I can't really say just the one game, but I'm gonna have to go with that Boston series.
Yeah.
Cause at the time I was, you know, I'm a Kevin Garnett diehard. You know what I'm saying? I was in the penitentiary at the time, and the Bulls said I looked like Kevin. What's his name? KG.
Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett, yeah. They didn't get that nickname, you know what I'm saying? So he became, you know, Mike was like, so he became my go-to player, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's who you know what I'm saying? I used to go out there on the court, they go KG, that's KG, they go KG, you know what I'm saying? So I became a Boston fan at the time, or KG fan, you might as well say. So wherever he went, when they went down there with the Big Three, I was a Boston fan at the time, so when we played them in that series, man, the first time we beat them. Okay, the next year we repeated. Well, we tried to go for a repeat, and they beat us.
No, the next year they went to they beat Orlando. So they went 3 straight years. Boston beat them, they beat Orlando, then they beat Boston.
So we lose two in the fight. Well, anyway, I want to say that series there really kind of. At the time, even though I was a Boston fan at the time, it just made me respect him for who he was. Like, well, he ain't had Shaq then, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't put it on who had Shaq or. I had to just give it to him for where he was. Man, he went against the 3-headed monster, you know what I'm saying? It really was a 4-headed monster if you want to count Kendrick Perkins at the time, because at the time they only needed him for you know what I'm saying. He was doing everything he was supposed to do as a garbage center. But that series there, when they came back, when they made it back to the finals, I mean that whole process for him losing the finals and then coming back the next year losing again, and then coming back the following year to regain that championship. I felt like that whole collage of games from him losing the finals all the way up to him winning the championship that following 2 years. So that's when I became more of a Kobe fan. I really respected him more. I couldn't hate on him no more. You know what I'm saying? I had to give him what he made. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron now. Like, I didn't like LeBron down there in Cleveland, Miami, nowhere, you know what I'm saying? But now that he's down there in L.A., doing what he's doing at this age and putting up those type of numbers, I got to give him everything he deserves. Like, that's okay. All jokes aside, you know, so all personal shit aside, he is that man right now. Just like Kobe was that guy, man. And just, that whole series to me is my best memories of Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Even though he had that 81-point game, that he won in 3 quarters, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of, you know what I'm saying, most memorable games to me. But after that series, man, is my kind of gained my respect for him more than what I had.
Yeah. What about you, man?
Because if you can assemble a team, if you don't have an all-star team, then you could be KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Rajon Rondo at that point in time. You's a bad motherfucker, man. You's a bad boy. Your squad, you know your squad. Right. This is my personal opinion because all 4 of them games are different, but it mashed together so well. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Rondo at the point, got the crazy handle, getting the ball to where it needed to be. Paul Pierce to make him create his own shot. Ray Allen on the pickup, right here, you drop it after him, he's going to ball you off. You know what I'm saying? Then you got KG, he can make his own thing go down there. And then you got Big Kendrick Perkins down there playing in the paint. So Kobe was a monster, man, was a monster. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, man.
All right. What about you, man?
I really didn't have, like, one time. You know, I remember sitting down watching TV when he was retiring. And I remember listening to his speech. And I always been, ever since he said that Mamba out, I'll be joking wherever I'm at. If I'm leaving out somewhere, I'll be like, Mamba out and walk out or whatever. But I respect the fact that it's not one time, man. It's just what he did, man. He could walk away from the game so easy because he knows he gave it all.
Right.
You know, I mean, he didn't have to talk about what he regrets and different things or whatever because he gave it everything he had every night. And you know, and I'm the main one trying to stay away from comparisons, but he is like Westbrook, but on a higher level when it comes to that killer instinct.
All right.
Yeah.
and so I don't really have a moment other than that when he threw that lob to Shaq in the playoffs. Shaq went crazy. I guess that was a pretty good moment. But really, that's it, man. I mean, I don't know, man. It's like you'll say, like with a family member, it's like a bad dream, like vibe going on right now.
Right. Yeah, like you can't come grasp it. Like you really don't think it's real. Like you know it's real, but you still like hoping that maybe something will. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, like, oh, we got the wrong episode to take to survive. That was his trainers or you know, something of that nature, man. But we know that's not gonna happen, and it just kind of hurts, man.
All right. I just got a star statement that Dallas Maverick owner Mark Cuban said he will retire to number 24 in honor of Kobe. I think that's great to hear. I think the whole NBA. I was just listening to people today and just talking about it. They're getting choked up. Everybody take the 24-second violation, pay respect to him. Just everything. It just seems unreal. It's just like, like I'm going to work tomorrow, and like this is like, dang, Kobe Bryant dead. You know what I'm saying? Just you can't get that out of your mind. Yeah. So it just feels unreal. But one of my greatest moments were when he, like I said, I don't have, but it just points out to me that him and Dwayne Wade hit, I think it was like, I can't remember what year, but I remember Michael Beasley was on that team. I think Michael Beasley just came out of college. And he played the Lakers, and Dwayne Wade hit to take the lead out. I think like 3 seconds left on the clock. Then the ball went back to Kobe, and Kobe hit the game winner. And he was like, and just Dwayne Wade just stood there shocked, and just like he knew it was gonna happen. He said, and then they talked at the end of the game. He said, when I saw it left your hand, I knew it was going in. So, he was that killer instinct. He probably one of the best clutch in the game winners, players of all time. He had a handful of game winners. So but at the same time, we got a few minutes to talk about this CNN lady. Was it CNN or MSNBC?
MSNBC.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go first for my two teams. My little opinion.
Yes, sir.
It was a guy named and he just Butlar, whatever his name is. He said that he feel like the lady made a mistake reading off the telephone. And this is not what was it? Anchorman. This is not Anchorman. This real life. A legend has died today, and he is a black man. And you sit here call this man a nigga. In this world and society, today with everything going on, and you feel like, oh, because she made a mistake, she should not be fired. So if I go to work tomorrow and call everybody on that I work with and go start calling people honkies, what do you think gonna happen?
You gonna get fired, and you probably gonna get arrested.
Right. So, because she's on TV and she's a white lady, and you say she made a mistake, it should not be there. Come on, man. So be real with yourself. And this society today of what's going on in life and things, and this man is a legend because another legend to y'all, and that's what you're showing to y'all because he's a black man and he's gone. And I guess whatever happened that we're not talking about, but I hear that what happened in Denver, Colorado, a lot of people hate him. Who cares? It could be happening. Who cares about Denver, Colorado? what happened that day and things like that. This man was a legend. Pay him the respect like everybody else deserved, and shut the hell up. Obviously, to me, I know you know. I'm serious. Shut the hell up. That's all I got to say about it. Man.
Yeah. All right, it goes like this, man. It ain't a whole lot of accidents. I can't tell you the last time. See, stuff like this reminds me of that police officer who went in there and shot that guy in the apartment and said she went into the wrong apartment.
Right.
See, this reminds me of that. I don't know who lives in an apartment, but I can't tell you a time that I walked into the wrong apartment.
Yeah.
You know, and so.
Yeah. I asked you an apartment there. I bet you ain't working nobody. There's not no apartment there. Not the type of complex that they work in, but still the apartment is an apartment, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and so it comes a certain point. Okay, I'll give you an example. Anything I say, I've already thought about it before I said it. So even if I apologize for what I said, I'm really not apologizing for what I said. I might be apologizing for how I said it to you. Because I didn't accidentally tell you I hate you, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? That's not an accident. Just like I don't accidentally call you a nigga. I don't accidentally, especially if I'm not African American. What I'm not saying is, of course, I know that black does not constitute someone being a nigga because that's an ignorant person. I understand that, but I also understand that in some places it's accepted when you give a communication towards each other. But you should never. I don't care how cool you think you are. I don't care how much you say you grew up in the hood. You should never utter them words out of your mouth. You don't have permission to say those things. You didn't accidentally say it. What happened is before the show started, you were having a conversation about the rich nigga dead. And so when the show started, you said what you allegedly, or you know, I'm just giving my spiel on it. You said what you were already talking about prior to that, and it was probably, you know, and I can't speculate any further on that, but you said it, and so now you can say, well, it's the issue with the teleprompter. So didn't somebody have to key those words in? So if she ain't fired, somebody's supposed to be fired, and we supposed to know who it is. Because if we did, you would know. You would have already known. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing when you start dealing with things such as you know, the whole white supremacy thing, or the whole the advantages that certain colors get. You get the benefit of the doubt immediately.
Right.
And if you said those things,
man,
you should be fired. There's no warning.
Not to interrupt you, man, but he said,
okay.
I'm reading what he said. He said the teleprompter was probably fine. She stumbled on her words while reading out loud. It happens.
So you stumbled and said nigga. Give me two combinations of words that would cause you to say nigga.
And then another lady named Erwin Cloud she said nakers. She said nakers. Anyone heard it as the N word is racist.
Okay, I'm gonna get to that. I'll get to that. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all say what I had to say first, but I was gonna get to that without my perspective anyway.
What's your perspective?
Let me say this real quick, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Let me say this real quick. It was a lot of things, but a mistake wasn't one of them.
Right.
You know, you don't accidentally. There's no combination of words that you can use to accidentally say that. Okay, but you can go ahead now.
Yeah. Okay, from what trying to, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I was just throwing the speculation because her words was, I got to recall the exact same words. She said, Kobe Bryant from the Los Angeles Nick. She said she naked, yeah, sort of like Lakers, and then came back and changed it to Lakers. But what could she possibly been trying to get out of that? You know what I'm saying? What could she been trying to refer to put her in an N word? Like, just say a little mistake. Say she leaned too fast and got to an N word, and she got I don't know, man. She looking at the color department and it went, and she looked at it wrong and got one of the letters from a sentence previous to that. You know how sometimes you can leave our spot on the piece of paper and go up a sentence or skip a sentence and go back to the word again. And she caught herself before all that happened. You know what I'm saying? Said, Nick Lakers. Damn. Okay. Let's just give her a benefit of the doubt on that. And because she didn't get a harder time in the black people community, for the simple fact, she is a white lady. You know what I'm saying? Just like we didn't get a hard time in the courts and the system because we are black people. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get that same type of prejudice now. She didn't get that same type of prejudice now, being judged off of this error that she made, or so-called error that she made. Okay, what political gain could she possibly get out of disrespecting? What can anybody get out of disrespecting Kobe Bryant? What would be the gain for that? I don't see no political gain. No, the man really he wasn't out here no activist for no black people. Like, he wasn't, when you think of Kobe Bryant, you don't think of power to the people. You know what I'm saying? You don't think as a threat to black society. You don't think him. You think more of a LeBron being a threat to the white society about building schools. You don't know about Kobe doing that. Not to say that he hasn't, because I don't know if he has. He did it kind of a little bit more quiet than what LeBron doing, but. What I'm saying, I could give her the benefit of the doubt and say that was an error, but we angry as a people. You know what I'm saying? We angry right now because we don't have nobody that we can take our frustration out on when it comes to this situation. Like, Kobe Bryant lost his life in a plane accident, so we can't go and be mad at all the white people because the white people killed him. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this could be some displaced anger. Maybe she did make a mistake. But I think we should give her a chance to speak on the situation and clarify what was said, or how did you come about saying this? Did you stumble? Clarify and let me know what happened, and then I could take my judgment from there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think this is. I don't know personally. Now, if I got to go back and do my research to see if she got history of this type of behavior or making these type of errors, then I could say, okay, then this could be more intentional. But I don't see I don't see no type of gain by her doing this, or unless she just a racist or undercover racist that really wanted to show us her ass today and use Kobe Bryant. That's the only way I can see it being possible. But I'm just giving her the benefit of the doubt. Now, I ain't trying to discredit what Matt said, because I can agree with that. I've known people like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that before, so I can't just discount that scenario at all. But just going to the so-called eyes of justice and everybody's innocent until you prove guilty. Well, that don't apply to us, but to them, to society, I just put her in that position. I said, okay, I would need to hear from her and understand what was said. How did you make this mistake? Where did this error come about? How did this error come about? And then I made back a past judgment through that way. But right now, I just know the benefit of the doubt, and I just look at it as, I ain't saying this is a situation, I just saying there could be some displaced anger where we kind of upset, but we got our own people out here disrespecting the COVID too, man, so I really don't, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though, or how I would want to handle the Jersey situation.
That's cool, and I understand and respect that. But it's just the difference is, man, all the stuff I done read today about people saying things such as they feel sorry for the helicopter, all types of horrible posts, and calling him all types of racist, and just dragging him, man. So I'm looking at it from that side as well. And you're right. We should. It could be displaced anger to a certain extent. But I just wish that we would be afforded that same opportunity. Because we got so many people, man, locked up and and they were guilty from day one.
Yeah.
But they really innocent.
Really innocent, yeah. I've seen it so much, man. I watched so many of those detective shows, man, and it's remarkable, man, how many people got life sentences on death row fighting for their lives and are totally innocent, man. And they get proven to be innocent 20 to 30 years later. It ain't like this just a 100 or 1,000 cases these days. It's like tens of thousands of cases, and it's not always, but it's damn not always the minority or a poor white piece of trash. That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? It had to be. It's very seldom that white people with privilege or regular white people get that type of punishment, but our people are hung on it daily. You know what I'm saying? It's truly a daily epidemic for us, man, to be trapped off of innocent Mexicans. They suffer that same crisis when it comes to dealing with their justice system. They will make them innocent, make them guilty, man, and they can't even really speak English. So there's a lot of shit going on, man, that I be seeing for myself, and this justice system ain't really a justice system, man. It's a just us system, man. It's just us behind those bars. With them, it's just us getting just satisfaction out this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we can't go off of that. Like, it don't even add up no more. Like, right ain't even right no more. It don't even make no difference whether it's right no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the truth, some people don't even matter. Some people are now, right doesn't even matter no more. It's about who you are now. And that's just the world what it became to. That's what it is. No compassion, man. We lacking compassion. We lacking understanding. A whole lot of areas, man, as a human race, not no human being or no black person, no white person, just a human race together, man. We have no compassion for each other. But especially our own, though, like, our people are the worst, man. We some of the most brilliant people, but we treat ourselves like shit, man. When our legends die and we get up here and want to talk about he ain't man. You can't complain about the white people doing it, man. You doing it worse than that's worse coming from you. Coming from your own, you know what I'm saying?
It's worse from the viewpoint of when they hear it coming from us, they'll say, Well, this guy feels the same way, and then they start using posts from that one person because they're black, and they're saying it. But the difference between them and us is they don't discuss their dirty laundry publicly.
Yeah.
So let's not think that they don't have it. Let's not think that they got it figured out, that they ain't upset with anybody or things of that nature. Because it ain't like that. The only difference is they handle it themselves. They keep it in-house.
This Harvey Weinstein situation is a perfect example, man. They ain't make no damn 7. How many days they get out? They get in there about 8, 9 episodes of dragging this man. You know what I'm saying? And Harvey Weinstein is just as guilty, and he's going through his like damn near private. Well, not privately because they show it on the NBC News in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You know, social media takes 1,000 rings on him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen the meme on Harvey Weinstein. You know what I'm saying? But I done seen 1,000 R. Kelly memes or Chris Brown memes or Bill Cosby memes.
Well, what happens is this. We'll share R. Kelly's memes and all of that stuff or whatever, but we won't share nothing dealing with Harvey Weinstein and them because we worry about what's going to happen when we go to our jobs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And some people, you're right. That's right, man. It's and all this coming from, I can't believe the disrespect that Kobe is getting, man. That I have seen with my own eye, you know what I'm saying? Like, from my own people. And listen, I ain't really seen it in I really ain't looked at the news or listened to, read the news articles. I got this conclusion from just posts from people that I know. You know what I'm saying? So that let you know it's sad, man. It's sad, man. Y'all some, I never seen hate. Yeah, it's truly hate, man. It's truly hate. And then you got to hate yourself, man, to really lash out on somebody that's dead. But I don't see I don't get it. So.
But you got to think about it. Just like,
I ain't like it when he was down there at such and such. Yeah. I don't know what the Lakers fan. I used to hate the Lakers. Whatever. That's my fault. Nah, man. It's still a certain level of respect. I hate the Redskins, but if one of their players died, like, why would I celebrate? I could never celebrate that.
No, or get hurt seriously or something like that. Yeah. No, you don't celebrate on that.
Man. Can't celebrate that.
I think people still holding grudge about the Denver, Colorado situation, what happened then. I think too many people still holding a grudge about it.
Yeah, that man was he was evidently he was exonerated. Whatever he did, you know what I'm saying, he got his way out of it, man. He still played in the league and still went on to win, you know what I'm saying? If you heard him in there, I mean, there ain't no need to hold that shit against him now. It ain't gonna do him no good. Now he can't see the hate. But like really that's another thing, like he can't even see this shit now. So why is it why would a person want to, if I say something about somebody, I would really want them to see it. I would really want them to hurt. You know what I'm saying? I would. You're no longer here, so it'll be. I mean, I'm looking too deep into the situation, but I know our people, as the black people, man, we really need to get our shit together. And I really don't see it happening. I just feel like it's going to keep getting worse. Our generations just keep getting worse, man. So I really just handle. That's why people are like, damn, you so mean or you so whatever, or however you feel about me, you know what I'm saying? But I already understand what society is built off of. I just don't, I nip everything in the bud immediately. No, we ain't going to do that. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? No, so this going to lead to this and that's going to lead to that. No, we're going to do this and do that, and I'm going about my business, you going about yours. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need society, man, is just not like it used to be. No comparison, like I said.
Right.
Yeah, but we can't just say it's us and leave it there. Say it's us, we're doing it. You got to look at it like, yeah, we are doing it, but you got to look at it like the table set against you too.
Yeah, that's why I heard more coming from my own. You know what I'm saying? I expect them to be assholes. You know what I'm saying? I expect them not to love me or to try to disrespect me or try to harm me. I shouldn't have to expect that from my own people. It hurts more to me. That's just a personal thing, you know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I don't have it all. I don't have, you know what I'm saying, everything I want in life, but if I know some of my people, I really don't even got to know nobody, like, know a person that well, and I see that they need and they sincerely need it, man, and I can do it, I always do it, you know what I'm saying? I get gratification from that. And to have my own, to have, and say that somebody I did that for, and to have that same person turn around and talk about me behind my back to another person, you know, that would really hurt me more than a white man just calling me a nigga to my face. That's just me personally, man. Mm-hmm. That's just me personally.
And
because I feel,
but you got to. You got to still think about it, man. From the viewpoint of a lot of different times, if I can take away your history, then I can take away. If I can take away your legacy, I can take away. If I can tarnish your legacy, I can take away your history. So you got to think about all the good, you know, with Cosby. Like I said, if he did it, he needed to go to jail. With R. Kelly, if he did it, he needed to go to jail. But notice how these things always come at the end of your career, where you can't. You can't make it back right. You understand what I'm saying? So when you got about a few years left, that's when your fall comes. But I'll keep that same energy with Weinstein and all the rest of them, Donald Trump and all the rest of them. Keep the same energy that you kept with Cosby and R. Kelly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not coming up with some conspiracy about why they locked up. If they did it, they need to be locked up. But if Trump did anything, or if Weinstein did what you know what they're saying that he did, treat them the exact same way. Yeah. Because the most racist always.
I don't know the man gonna do it in the playing tennis and golf or I don't know, man.
But let me go one step further. Let me go one step further for you. You got somebody like Martha Stewart goes to prison, did what she did. She goes to prison, she get back out. Oh, she's paid her debt to society. She's reformed. She's a model citizen, right? Keep that same energy with Mike Vick when he go to prison for fighting dogs, but you don't. What so many people say, you know, that don't look like me, they'll say they'll never forgive Mike Vick. And y'all know what I know what I'm talking about. I'm down here in Atlanta. Right. you know. But this man done went to prison. He done went to prison. He done paid his fines. He done done above and beyond as far as community service. And he's the spokesperson for animal cruelty. Not just here, but everywhere. And you're never going to forgive him. So, with this situation about COVID, you can't expect it because the track record says I'm not going to forgive you when it comes from the other side. But if it's their mess, if he paid his debt to society. Man, I talk to people who've been to prison 5, 6, 7 times for major felonies, and they have great corporate jobs. Now, I know that the same corporate job that I had to go into there and get, I know I had to do a criminal background check. Why is this person sitting in here?
All right.
You know, with the felonies and things of this nature. And then there were people that look like me.
Yeah.
You know, so we can't expect people to show Kobe love. That's why I'm at. I'm so focused. I don't even want to talk. I don't want to say nothing negative about this man. All I know is his wife woke up this morning with a giant smile on her face, more than likely, a positive outlook on life. And by 10 o'clock this morning, 10:30 or whatever time it was, her whole world was destroyed and never be the same. So let's set aside the black and white. Like you were saying, let's deal with the human part. This woman, yeah, he was a great basketball player, but he was a dad and a husband.
Right.
And he's gone. They gonna see him 2 more times. His wife's gonna see him 2 more times to identify the body and to say goodbye to him and his daughter. And so if we can't imagine something happening to our kids, or our spouse, how do you think she's feeling right now? And it's not about the money. People say stupid things like she'll be all right, she's going to be paid now, this or that, or whatever. What do you think she wants? She already had the money.
Right.
What do you think she wants, her husband and her daughter, or the millions of dollars?
All right.
I'm pretty sure she'll take her husband and her daughter. But see, we can't. I think King Cees, and see, you had to bring me back from that, because I too can admit that I feel hurt, and we, especially as black men, we get attacked so much every day, and we don't get that benefit of the doubt, or we don't get that judgment. We go out of the house all day, and you get funny looks, and you get treated different, not because you look threatening, just because of the color of your skin. So when somebody non-black steps out of line, we want some get back, because we had a heightened state of alert all day long. So I understand that. So I'll agree. Let's pull it back and see what she has to say. But if they do this, if they just hide her from it, and then you already know what it is.
Yeah.
So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, man. But we got to, we joke and say put some respect on their name, man. But put some respect on Kobe's name, man, his legacy, man, his family, man. Because, like I said, I'm shocked, and I didn't know him personally, so I can only imagine what his family going through.
Right.
Is his dad still alive?
Yeah, his dad and mom.
Your dad and mom, yeah.
Whoa.
Gotta be Bryant.
Yeah, his dad is.
I think he was from Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta be Bryant. You can get there. I just threw him on TK, man, down there with Daphne.
Yeah. His dad was a good friend with Bishop Royal family down here. Bishop Royal knew him real good when he was alive.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree with this. Like, you give him the benefit of the doubt also, but at the same time, like I said, I think this society today, I think people are, how can I put it, quick to let that tongue go now instead of thinking. I think we don't care too much these days like we used to back in the day. And I think, how I put this, Trump helped people be bold and say what's on their mind. Even though she might have slipped, it's no might in slipping sometimes, I feel. You really feel what's on your mind. And I feel like if she said, what is a Lakers? I never can understand it. You mispronounced it or what? That's what I'm getting at. If you said the Los Angeles Lakers, you just mispronounced it. I can see that, but everybody know who the Lakers are. So how can you mispronounce it? That's why I can't.
Lakers.
But she might.
Yeah, Lakers and niggers. It's a big draw there.
It's a big draw. So, like I said,
hold on real quick. Unless she really didn't know basketball and she was trying to say the Los Angeles Knicks and the Lakers at the same time. That's the only way.
Yeah. But it is to see what you were saying about what she would gain. She's a nobody that nobody knows. She got people that backing her up and say, hey, she made a mistake. Now she getting to be famous. Her face be everybody knows who she is now. So I think she was.
But if she found great, if they really can prove she feel it, then she gonna be through. I don't care who's backing her. Like Emma, maybe he just ain't gonna hold her down if she's proven to have said a nigga word or having that type of history, or after they pull up, they run the dirt on her, because I ain't really heard nobody run no dirt on her yet. After they run the dirt on her and see what she if she a racist, then she has some racial encounter with somebody, just one, she gonna be done for. And I'm sure nobody gonna stand for it. Even if they do support what she said or how she feels, they ain't gonna publicly do it. You know what I'm saying? They might do it in the background by hiring her somewhere else in another office building somewhere, but she gonna be on that television program.
Right, it's true. You're right. It's true. She might be done for on doing TV, but she would not. The society of white America backs them up so much. She would get another corporate job anywhere she wants to and make that much more money.
Yeah,
I feel she would.
Probably get bonuses and motherfucking everything. But
right. And you said what I want to say a long time ago. You know. I'm just saying. I just feel like she would just, she will be famous. And like I said, they're gonna deny every word that she did not say. But hey, you got to respect this man, and he's a legend. And like it just now it's more about his daughters. His daughter died. Never had an opportunity to live her life. The other child, I just got the name a while ago. The child number, it was a teammate of her daughter's, Alibi, something like that. The mom and dad and her died in the crash. All of it on the plane. So it's more about them losing their life. How can I put it? We know Kobe died. It's a sad loss, but it's a child. 2 children died. You know what I'm saying? It's that's what's more to me about anything. 2 little young girls never get a chance to live their life. And that what bothers me so much about the whole situation. It's everybody. The whole situation bothers me about everybody living their life. But 2 young girls never get a chance to live their life, play basketball, do what they want to do, have fun, get married, have a life. They can't have it.
The 2 girls are that?
Yeah, the Kobe daughter and one of her teammates.
Okay.
I'm going to throw the picture in a few minutes. I stole the picture for somebody. It was number 5. There's a whole team picture, and it's number 5. I'm about to put it in the group chat.
They seen a picture where they had all the kids that were waiting on them. They was waiting on them. I think you might have said that. I think.
Yeah, I put the picture right there. It's the girl that either on Facebook is the number 5 jersey on. So she lose the mom, dad, the whole family. Her whole family gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hardest thing right there.
Yeah.
So, and then like I said, you just what you always gonna remember about Kobe, man?
You said what now?
What you always gonna remember about Kobe?
I keep going back to it, man, because I got to keep in perspective, man. Mentality, determination, man, and and people try to be funny, him, but from what I can see, like I said, I got to keep going back to the father part in him, man.
Yeah.
And living. I mean, that man lived his dream, man. And then I look at quality over quantity. His whole life, he lived his dream his whole life. That was playing basketball, and it afforded him the opportunity to go places and see people and things that most of us will never see, and that also afforded him the opportunity to kind of pass the torch on to his oldest daughter, as well as, because he had the money, man, he was able to give his kids a good life, man. And at the end of the day, that's what we out here to do. We want to end this start over thing. We want to end, well, kids, you go to school and you get you a good job and you go get your own house. We were watching this show on TV today, yesterday, and there were some people, and they were saying that this has been their house for 4 generations. So if that house has been their house for 4 generations, then that means the first generation paid for the house.
All right.
So the house been paid for, so you can go in there, live, keep it up, pass it down to the next generation. Because we keep talking about this. It's our job as parents to prepare those kids for life without us when we're no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gone, and he still has other family here. But thankfully, he's able to do that. He's able to create what we all say we want, but few of us are willing to work hard enough to get it. And that's that generational wealth. So, I mean, it makes me reevaluate myself, with kids and family. And I was reading that Jason Williams post. He was, saying don't be mad and hold grudges over small things with people who mean a lot to you. So I mean, it's a self-reflection time, man. And I don't know, man. I'm still messed up about it.
Yeah. I got to go back to Jason Williams thing too. I really didn't have a chance to really see it. Like I said, I was at the funeral at the time, so I really didn't get a chance to, see all the stuff really, man. I'm just really getting on right. I just literally walked in the door and before I called in, and I'm gonna have to go and look at all the tributes and whatnot, man. See what the other player had to say. Now, so I think I seen Shaq say he gonna miss his goddaughter and his brother. Oh no, he said his niece.
His niece and his
his
brother. Yeah.
His brother. Yeah, so I know if they ever do a tribute, man, this is gonna be a heart-touching tribute, man. I mean, Shaq might bring, different players, man. I know it impacted the whole basketball world, the league, WNBA, high school basketball, overseas. I mean, this is a monumental loss. Like, it's like a Mike Jackson loss, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we lost Mike, when it came to the Mike fans of the world, to the young black, everybody black in the 80s, 70s and the 80s, and we lost Mike, we really lost something, you know what I'm saying? So this is on the same path as you a basketball fan, you know what I'm saying?
And Cees, I say the exact same thing today. Exact same thing. It's the Michael Jackson moment, but it's our sports moment. Exactly. That's the exact same thing. Because I can remember the day that Mike died, and it's my son's birthday, and the reaction of how people felt, it's the same exact reaction today. Where if you didn't know Kobe, you was a part of Kobe. Because anybody know Kobe's name, if you even see him play or whatever, because like these young generations now, you know, just starting getting into LeBron and stuff like that. Luka Doncic, I think said he started watching when I won't say he said when LeBron was came in the league and stuff like that. Some people just start looking at basketball. We've been looking at Kobe. We've seen Mike. We've seen Kobe generation, and he's one of the greatest of all time. And that truly could be missed. And we always gonna have those memories, but of what he done, and we still can go back and reflect and look at those memories. That's the best thing about it. And like I said, to me, I would say I tell people when people die. I guess I had to look at it like that. I always feel like they're still here with you because there's some impact they are, and that's why I say I got to look at his great memories more than anything.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah, man. So many people down at the Staples Center right now.
Right. And then I have to give respect to the man. It seems so funny though. And we were saying this that okay, I know LeBron is hurt. I give you the respect today, my brother. To pass his record, break his record last night, for having Kobe text him and congratulations and stuff like that. Then what happens today, I know that will never hurt.
Yeah, I heard he broke down. I ain't see.
All right.
I heard he broke down. Mm-hmm.
All right, Chauncey won't call in. See. Hold on. Yeah, I saw the video. I got the video up to you. It's on our page when he was, he broke down crying. You can hear the tears, and I think it was Mike Greenberg, the one to call the games with Mark Jackson there. He broke down crying in the game. Brian Shaw then broke the news. Him and Brian Shaw were real close. He was crying, and Kareem talked. Haven't heard nothing from Magic nothing yet. Michael sent a tweet out. Everybody.
D-Wade broke down.
Yeah, D-Wade posted a video. He broke down.
And shout out to Clay Young. Clay Young wore the number 8 tonight.
Right. DeMar DeRozan, guys that idolize him he was from the LA area. It's just like the game was this Tuesday against the Clippers. The ramifications of it don't mean nothing no more. It just, they always talk about they don't know they're going to play yet, but I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, I know. I heard talk about today they didn't know they were going to play yet Tuesday night, the Clippers against the Lakers. So we got BLC on the mic. What's up, Chauncey?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
Man, it's just a hurtful day. How you feel about everything?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, man. It don't even seem like it's real.
All right.
Man, I feel bad for the families, man. It's tough enough you got to lose one person. When you're losing 2 and 3 people, it's hard, man.
All right. They still don't know reports of everybody who's gone. You hear a rumor it was Rick Fox on the up there also, but it says his stepdaughter says that's not true. We confirmed his daughter. They still could, and then 3 more people, family. They confirmed that there's still some more people they have to confirm that was up there.
Yeah, I was just reading about that the baseball coach, his wife and daughter was up. This it don't even seem like this is real, man.
Right.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to be missed. It's definitely going to be. It's going to be. A lot of your players, man, is going to be tore up about this.
Yeah. A lot of games went through tonight, but they'll talk about canceling a lot of these games today. They still went through with them, but they were talking about canceling the whole. I think the Spurs and was already. No, whoever Denver played today, it was already in progress. But the other games they were talking about cancel. It'll be one of the saddest days in history. Just believe it.
Definitely going to be.
Now, I asked LC since you were here. I asked Matt and Cees what one of their best moments of Kobe's moments in history. What was yours?
I like his closeout game, man. When he played his last game.
Yeah.
I think the last game he went out with a bang, man. He kind of set the bar high. If you're going to retire, this is how you do it.
I can remember when he told Stephen A. Smith that averaging 19 points a game, he will go ahead and sit down and retire. He got to the end of his career. I was like, man, 19 points a game is good. Well, he was like, if he averages 19 points a game, he wants to sit down and retire. Like, well, the bar is high.
Definitely. I think it was 60 points you played that game. It was the Utah, I believe, right?
Utah, yeah. 6-1. Because they were challenging him to get 50. And Shaq, as Steve Smith said, Shaq said he want 50. And he went for 6-1. Steve Smith told him the same thing. Well, what other
bad for his daughter, man? Because his daughter was just getting into her basketball identity, man. She was just, 13 years old. She was just coming around to who she really was on the basketball court.
Right. It's just amazing, man. It's just amazing. So, but like I said, go ahead. But like I said, that we'll get back on the regular stuff next week. The ECL B League, I went and did it yesterday. Shouts out to Robert Bricky, the Duke Blue Devils, that gave me an interview. That was a hard thing to do. After I realized what I did. And he was cool though. He was a cool dude.
Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing.
The owner took me to the team, the Raleigh Firebirds. He was like, anything you need. So I didn't realize it was him until he took me close and he told me his name. I said, and my clique said Robert Brickey. I knew who Robert Brickey was, but I was thinking about North Carolina State at first, and he said, no, dude. I said, that's right. Exactly right. I insulted him before anything, so that makes you feel better.
Okay, we don't want to play this interview back and hear you talking about how you're such a Duke fan. It's gonna cause problems.
You will never hear.
I'm kind of confused on that, man, because I don't know where you be heading at sometimes, man. You say one thing,
yeah,
you
man.
do something different. I'm like, is he who fan is he really? I don't even know.
Oh, Tar Heel.
I don't know.
You say you're a Tar Heel fan, but then I don't know. You say you're a Redskins fan, but then I don't know. I don't know who you represent, man.
No, Tar Heel always and forever, no matter what. But I think the ECBL League. Look out for the North Carolina Coyotes. They will be in Durham, North Carolina, starting. I think they will be ATL this weekend, Matt.
All right.
Hey. Yeah, they will be in ATL this weekend.
They're probably playing in College Park. That's where the league is at.
Yeah.
They will have a rep on. They will have rep on crowd.
Yeah, they ready for you, Steve.
I might give them a try, man.
Yeah, the Raleigh Fireballs will be in. They will be in Durham this Friday. No, on the 7th. They will be playing on the 7th in Durham. You going to try out? They get cuts this week, so you got to go down there now. See.
I'm gonna call him, man. See if he let me get in late.
And they said anything we need, we are welcome to. And hey, let's get this.
I know I'm getting at least 16 points a game with them guys.
Hey, there was some good shooters out there now. So a lot of guys can't. A lot of guys that didn't get in the league. There was some pretty good shooters. They most likely a lot of them going overseas to play. I think NBA player David West. That's one of his groups. So he did there all the time. I think Carolina. T.J. Warren be there. There's somebody else. So a lot of players be walking through anytime.
Oh, okay.
So. Right.
I got a quick question for you guys.
Go ahead.
Do you think that after Richard Sherman worked out that great deal, that he's going to teach these other players how to get rid of these agents?
Of course.
So I see them trying to add some resistance to that, then. Because anytime you start trying to attack the good old boy network, you get in trouble.
Right.
Yeah, but that's all I had. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody will disagree with me, but if you do, then that's fine. That's cool, but I understand why you would disagree with me. But they were talking about changing the logo. Take Jerry West down, put Kobe Bryant up.
For what?
The logo of the NBA.
Oh.
Well, I thought about that, I know some people would say give it to Mike, but I understand that, but Mike's still here. Give it to Kobe.
But Mike logo is represented everywhere anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mike got the lane when it comes to the logo. Kobe really don't got a logo like that.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. What is Kobe logo?
All you gotta do is take one of the pictures of him dunking on somebody or something.
Yeah.
What about the fadeaway?
Oh yeah, that'll work too.
About what?
But he would have to get there. Mike did it first.
But
though.
yeah, he got that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got that. You know, I don't know, man. I was just throwing it out there.
And look, you want to say something? I can't hear it. He holds back today. But yeah, I don't know. Can we pay respect to him another way though?
How? I mean, there's lots of ways we can do it. I was just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
But there's lots of different ways we can do it, man. Like change the Staples Arena, change that name, or Staples Center or whatever. But I mean, there's a lot of different things we can do.
Right. Do you have a statue outside?
I don't know, but I know Shaq does. I think Shaq does.
Yeah, I know Shaq and Kareem and Magic does.
Okay. Well, they need to go and get them one of them. I'm pretty sure they will, though. They known for taking care of their players.
I'm sure they're going to do that with the statue if they don't already got it.
Yeah, I know they are. You know, he was ready to go to the Hall of Fame. He was about to be elected for a finalist for the Hall of Fame. So, good.
Yeah, he's definitely a first ballot. So.
Right. I know he's going to get in the first ballot, but it would be hard to look at everything that's happening and, you know, his wife's the guy to put him in the Hall of Fame. That would be hard to see. But I know it'll be a touching moment, but you know what I'm saying? You know, it's hard. So. Well, all right, fellas, we are off the air. We will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And right here on Blog Talk Radio. Well, we might be on Zoom next week because I saw you moved. But I will let you
know. BigT!
I thought we knew this sometime this week, but I will let y'all know.
Yeah, my Patriots in the Super Bowl, too.
Oh, when?
Well,
hold on. I got one question before we get off this air. Because I haven't talked to you, this 3 weeks?
Yes, sir.
And then, didn't we discuss this last week? We hear the rumor that Tom Brady will go to the Chargers.
I
don't know, but I mean,
yeah, I think
make no mistake about it. My loyalty is to New England. Like I said, I got a loyalty to LeBron, so if he could go to the Bobcat next week, and I'm changing my team. But so when it comes to the Patriots, if he go, he go. You know, we want him to stay. But what do you mean?
This ain't about Tom Brady. So you loyal to the Patriots?
I'm loyal to the Patriots. That's right.
Okay.
But the time you might as well keep him because you should have got rid of him and kept Garoppolo. Then we would definitely be right back in the Super Bowl for the next 5 to 7 years.
I said the exact same thing. I can't believe we agreed on something. I said the exact same thing. You should have kept Jimmy G and look where you're at now.
That's right. Because we made that mistake. You know, the Patriots, they don't make no mistakes. When it's time for you to go, you go. But they kept Brady.
So you agree that Brady started looking old?
Well, I'm just saying that. I mean, what, he's 42 or whatever, and everybody else around 20 to 25 to 30. So yeah, he old. I mean, you know, he ain't washed up. He's still better than, I would say, 70% of the quarterbacks, but he's older. I think that they had a lot of problems this year, not just him, but he was one of them.
So
he turned. I think you said he could walk away.
He can walk on.
He could walk away, but it's not going.
Walk on any team.
You said he could walk off or on to anything?
He can walk on any team right now and win the Super Bowl.
No, I didn't say that, because if that was the case, he would just stay where he was at and won the Super Bowl. But any team needing a quarterback, he comes and makes it better. I think what we've seen the shift from Tom Brady from being a game winner, and we're starting to see him being a manager. So it's a difference now.
All right.
What's her boy name? Wentz for Philly. He managed to get it. Yeah, is that the one that won the Super Bowl for the Eagles?
No, Nick Foles won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick Foles. Nick Foles shows you what happens. You can be a game manager and win a Super Bowl.
Right.
But I would rather to be somebody that I know that if we get down, you can still you can still swing that ball down the field and do what you need to do.
All right.
So I mean, it's the end of an era. I mean, Jordan did everything but walk on water, but Father Time beat him too.
All right.
You know, so that don't take away from his greatness, but you can't pay him or expect him to do what he did 15 years ago. Those days are gone. I don't care if you got TV12 or whatever you do.
He did happen to walk on water, man. That time he did that layup for the Lakers. And he shook hands.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was nasty. But he went up like he was about to dunk with his hands. Yeah, man. Yeah. That was nasty.
He was on water. He was walking on water then.
All right. All right. Let's get off the air. I could talk about this all day. So, hey,
yeah.
Yeah, he just left. So, all right. Thank y'all for joining us for another week of the Super Bowl BigT King Cees, Marlon Smith. See you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. All right,
so. See, Mamba.
You're going up out of here.